What is up, everybody? Dr. Pippin here. Welcome to episode 19 of season 2 of Gameshow Speak Podcast. I'm your man, Dr. Pittman, as always. And joining me, as always, my co-captain for this, Michael Bombardier.
Hello once again. Welcome into another Gameshow Speak Podcast. Hope you got your hands on your buzzers. We got some topics ready for you.
Yes, we do. Our hands on our buzzer, so let's get started here. We're going to start this one on a sad note. MILT LARSEN, who wrote for the game show Truth or Consequences for nearly 2 decades and co-founded the Magic Castle in Hollywood, has passed away of natural causes in Los Angeles. He was 92. He produced TV specials for ABC, CBS, and NBC, and wrote songs with Richard Sherman, the Oscar winner who partnered with his late brother Robert to create tunes for such Disney classics such as Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and The Jungle Book. He was also the creator and consultant for the $50 million Caesar's Magic Empire at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Oh, man. Man, this is sad. May he rest in peace, and our condolences will go out to his family. And of course, another death. His name was George MAHARIS, the star of Route 66, who went on to appear on Fantasy Island, had passed away in Beverly Hills, and he was 94. He was on Route 66. He played as Buzz. He was on other films, Sylvia, The Satan Bug, and The Happening. He was on Murder, She Wrote, Police Story, Kojak, The Bionic Woman, Cannon, and Barnaby Jones. He also appeared on game shows including The Pyramid Franchise, The Hollywood Squares, Shoot for the Stars, Show Off, Celebrity Bowling. Everybody's talking. I've got a secret to tell the truth, Talent Scouts, Password, and You're Putting Me On. Oh, man. May you rest in peace as well, and my condolences will go out to George's family. All right. Let's Make a Deal in Greece. Marcus Glass Productions format Let's Make a Deal is heading to Greece. Commercial network Alpha TV has ordered a local version of the game show through a deal with international distributor Can't Stop Media. Titled locally as To Pio Megalo Pazari, the Big Bazaar, the show will come from Alpha and be executive produced by Foss Productions, the indie producer by series Mania and international competition entry Milky Way. The series will run daily in the Access Prime slot. In the U.S., the show has run on CBS, hosted by Wayne Brady since 2009, and it's nearing 3,000 episodes. This marks the latest since Marcus Glass, a joint production venue by Marcus Entertainment and chairman Marcus Lemus, and Glass Entertainment Group CEO and former CBS Entertainment boss Nancy Glass, acquired the IP and appointed Europe-based distributor Can't Stop to sell it internationally. Well, congratulations to Alpha TV for having Let's Make a Deal in Greece. May it last for a long time. I literally just renewed you. All right, Channel 4's Memory Game gets a 3rd season. Jimmy Carr's game show, I literally just told you, is to return for a 3rd season. The 50-year-old comedian will be back to front the Channel 4 program, which was completed by former Blue Beater presenter Richard Bacon for another run. Richard said, I'm really excited it's back and for even more episodes than ever before. They're going to make it louder and weirder. How do I know that? I literally just etc. Each episode sees contestants given the opportunity to compete for a cash prize of up to £25,000 in US dollars. That's $30,796. There are tasks with answering questions which have been written live as the show is filmed. The questions can be about anything that happens during the show, including a celebrity cameo, an off-the-cuff joke, or even something a contestant has said about themselves. Stephen Hanley, who commissioned the series for Channel 4, released the program is one of the most creative quiz shows around. He said, I literally just told you it's one of the most creative quizzes on TV. So we're delighted Jimmy will return to throw more mind-bending memory questions at the audience for the show's biggest run so far. Well, congratulations to Channel 4. Let's get that one. All right. CBS wins the 2022-2023 season on a high note. The network is currently averaging nearly 5.96 million primetime viewers per weeknight, setting out to be the most watched of the broadcasters per Nielsen's most current data from May 24th. This will mark CBS's 15th consecutive season at number one, tying its own previous winning streak from 1955 to 1970. CBS also holds several of the top broadcast programs for the TV season, including new drama Fire Country and comedy Young Sheldon. In all, the network has 14 series that consistently win for their time periods. The viewer measurement uses Nielsen's most current data for all content, which includes verified day windows where possible. The data for the broadcast networks doesn't include multi-platform viewing because CBS doesn't have access to its competitors' internal data. The CBS network does include any live streaming on Paramount Plus. While it's not a perfect unit of measurement, reporting viewership in total minutes does allow for a comparison between the broadcast networks and streaming services. Since this is the metric in which Nielsen measures streaming viewership, the streamers have notoriously kept audience data close to the chest because they are able to report viewership numbers at their own discretion. Many of them, including Paramount Plus, do not reveal any viewing metrics on their own. So far, Netflix is the only streaming service to consistently release any audience data with its weekly top 10 list and reporting in hours or minutes via heavily favored streaming models. Well, congratulations, CBS. You have done it again. All right. Xumo announces Game Show Week. 13 towns are available on Xumo Play from May 29th to June the 4th. All right. Those shows include Family Feud, Buzzard, Price is Right, Wipeout Extra, and Fear Factor. They're owned by Banjay Rights. The Celebrity Name Game channel new this year, and many more. Ooh. I can't wait to watch those. All right. Meet Sabre, Apollo, and Dynamite. They are the latest trio of athletes announced to join the Gladiators reboot. The new casting was announced on Thursday's installment of Steph Pack Lunch, as the contestants are ready to train to extreme lengths to win. Gladiators originally aired between 1992 and 2000 before being axed, but fans of the show won't have to wait for long as the BBC revival of the show is set to premiere later this year. The Chase presenter Bradley Lawson and his son Barney have been announced as the new hosts for the sports entertainment show. Sabre, Apollo, and Dynamite have become the latest contenders revealed as part of the new Gladiators lineup alongside Nitro, Diamond, Giant, Fire, Legend, Fury, and Steel. Scots athlete Shelley McCoy has joined the lineup of professionals as Sabre. She is a Scottish CrossFit and weightlifting champion as well as running her own gym based in Dundee. Next up is Apollo, so known as NFL captain Alex Gray, who is set to appear on the BBC Reboot later this year. He started his career playing rugby under 16s before moving to the Premiership in England's Sevens team. He was scouted to go to the NFL for his skill set, making him the first British rugby player to transfer over to the NFL. Alex signed for the Atlanta Falcons and then became the first international player to captain an NFL team. All right. Emily Steele has been announced as the youngest gladiator in the current lineup. She's going to cast Dynamite. She has a background of swimming, competing at the national level until she was 15. She's now a full-time elite CrossFit athlete. All right. It'll be filming in Sheffield. Oh, wow. Can't wait to see those two. Can't wait to see those three. Oh, Michael, you need to unmute for this here. Oh. We have lost a great singer and actress. Her name was Tina Turner. She died Wednesday in her home in Switzerland after a long period of illness. In a record career that spanned 6 decades, she found fame both as a solo artist and a duo with her first husband, Ike Turner. And she was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She was on, she played Hollywood Squares. Oh, man. But it was nice to see Tina Turner pass the torch down to Beyonce. Let's skip on. All right, deal or no deal returns to Spain. All right, content powerhouse Banjay today confirms re-owned game show Deal or No Deal will return to Spain after a 12-year hiatus. Produced by Xumo, part of Banjay Iberia. Known locally as Ala 2, the new version of the show will air on Telecinco with Jesus Vázquez as the host. The Banjay-owned format has been commissioned in over 80 territories with more than 350 productions to date. It first launched in the Netherlands in 2002 and continues to draw huge audiences, with the first episode in The Most Shine's Netherlands' 43rd season, which aired earlier this year, the most watched entertainment show of the evening. This revival also follows the news that Deal or No Deal will return to the UK later this year, produced by Remarkable Entertainment for ITV and ITVX. Well, congratulations, Spain, for reviving Deal or No Deal, and Jesus Vázquez can do a great job hosting it. All right, Drag Race is heading to Mexico. All right, Season 9 competitor All-Stars 4 Valentina will co-host the first season of Drag Race Mexico alongside Drag Race France queen Bonita Banana. The two global queens will oversee the upcoming search for Mexico's next drag superstar, with the cast to be unveiled in a future date. Well, congratulations. Well done. All right, Sushi Master. Morimoto's Sushi Master features renowned chef and restaurateur Masaharu Morimoto as head judge of a cooking competition centered on the world's most popular cuisine, sushi. Hosted by Lilica Okano from Marvel's Runaways, the 6-episode series highlights the skill, ingredients, delicacy, and talent needed to perfect the art of sushi making. Ooh. Man, I want to try some sushi, man. Y'all making me hungry already. All right, more on Crime Scene Kitchen Season 2. Fox is serving up a new season of Joel McHale's mystery baking competition, Crime Scene Kitchen, next week, this week, and bringing several new celebrity guest judges along for the ride. All right, they include Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Nene Leakes, country music star Martina McBride, next level chef and top chef star Richard Blaze, and NBA champ and special forces contestant Dwight Howard. Those guest judges will pop in during different episodes this season to join host McHale and full-time judges Curtis Stone and Alonda Gomp in their evaluations. All right. Ooh, Crime Scene Kitchen, cannot wait. All right, CBS This Summer, Big Brother to launch it, get this, August. All right, CBS's summer schedule can be summed up in 2 words: Big Brother. The network will celebrate the 25th season of the beloved reality series with a 90-minute special on Wednesday, August 2nd. Following the premiere, they will air episodes on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. This season will also feature live and fictions from the house. Expect the unexpected this summer with a season full of twists and turns and throwbacks to the last 24 seasons. CBS teased in the press release. Julie Chen will return as the series' host, and Paramount Plus subscribers will continue to be able to catch new episodes live. Oh boy. All right. Friday, July 28th marks the return of Secret Celebrity Revelation. Hosted by Nichelle Turner, each episode follows a different celebrity who surprises someone in their hometown with a revelation. This season will include NFL player Damar Hamlin, the Amazing Faces Phil Keoghan, actor comedian JB Smoove, and Fire Country's Max Farrell as its celebrities. Once again, Boston Rob Renano from Survivor will serve as the series' home improvement contractor, and interior designer Sabrina Sola from Design Star and Training Spaces will return to the design team. Then it will be followed by the premiere of CBS's new game show Superfan on August 9th. Hosted by Nate Burleson and Kelty Knight, the musical game show will feature contestants competing against one another to prove that their favorite artist's biggest fan. This season's celebrities will include Kelsey Ballerini, Gloria Estefan, Lil Big Town, LL Cool J, Pitbull, and Shania Twain. Finally, CBS will round out the summer with Season 2 of The Challenge USA starting on August 10th. For the series' first 3 weeks, CBS will air 2 episodes a week on Thursdays and Sundays. Beginning August 31st, the competition series will switch to a Thursday-only schedule, which will continue throughout its finale. The Challenge USA pits some of the biggest names in reality against one another, drawing from contestants of Survivor, Big Brother, and The Amazing Race. During its summer debut on CBS, The Challenge USA grew 27% in its time period, and it was the network's number 2 series of the season, right behind Big Brother. Ooh. All right. Phillip Schofield exits this morning. This morning anchors Holly Willoughby and Phillip Schofield, the UK's answer to Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest, have gone their separate ways in a shock split. Schofield announced on Saturday he will be stepping down from the show. In his statement, he implied the decision had not entirely been his. I've always been proud of cover fascinating stories on This Morning, he said in a post on Instagram. Then recently, This Morning itself has become the story. From my career on TV, including the very difficult last few days, I have always done my best to be honorable and kind. I understand that ITV has decided this current situation can't go on, and I want to do what I can to protect the show that I love. So I have agreed to step down from This Morning with immediate effect in the hope that the show can move forward to a bright future. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me, especially This Morning's amazing viewers, and I'll see you all for the soap operas next month. Chronically known as Holly and Phil, the duo, whose professional relationship stretches back almost 2 decades and encompasses multiple shows as well as This Morning. They also host Dancing on Ice together, will no longer work on the ITV daytime juggernaut. It is unclear whether they will reunite for Dancing on Ice, which traditionally broadcasts in the winter months. In a statement also posted on Instagram, Lyndon B. wrote, "It's been over 13 years, great years presenting This Morning with Phil and I want to take this opportunity to thank him for all of his knowledge, his experience, and his humor. The sofa won't feel the same without him." Oh, wow. That is sad. All right. Survivor is heading to Argentina. Survivor remains a mainstay on CBS. It is returning to the UK this year, and now distributor Banjay Wright has struck a deal to send the adventure reality format back into Argentina. Paramount-owned local network Telefe will produce a new version entitled Survivor Expedition Robinson. The order comes 22 years after the show was first made in the country. We are thrilled to bring the global TV phenomenon Survivor to Argentina, said Guillermo Pendino, Vice President of Content and Programming at Television. This has been an exciting format to produce, and audience here will love it. Survivor turned 25 last year, making one of the oldest reality TV formats still selling widely on the market. The Charlie Parsons created show has a total of more than 50 versions and 360 seasons across the world, with CBS on its 44th season. Wow. Congratulations. That's congrats. Now, Jeopardy masters shattered records. With 6.7 million total viewers, the series debut of ABC's Jeopardy Masters marked the most watched Jeopardy telecast in prime time since the January 2020 finale of Jeopardy Greatest of All Time. Jeopardy Masters premiered as the strongest unscripted series debut on any network on any night and total viewers 6.7 million in nearly 2.5 years since the debuts of ABC celebrity Wheel of Fortune and The Chase. After 7 days of viewing across linear and streaming platforms, the series debut of ABC's Jeopardy Masters grew to 7 million total viewers and a 0.87 rating. Wow. Just beautiful. Congratulations. Well done. Just Alright. TBS to reboot the Joe Schmo Show. Reality TV hoax series The Joe Schmo Show is getting new life 20 years after it initially debuted, but it will be without the main face of its original version. TBS is behind a new iteration, which will follow a guy named Ben, who believes he's on a competition show called The GOAT. Kat Deely of So You Think You Could Dance hosts the Joe Schmo Show, as well as the fake show is cited. As with past versions of the show, the rest of the cast will be made up of actors and their broad performers whose job is to push the show's absurdity levels while also keeping Ben believing in the illusion. TBS's announcement comes on the heels of Amazon Freebie airing Judy Duty, a serial premise show that actors at one mark staging a routine court case. When the show launched 20 years ago, it was ahead of its time, said Jason Swan as president of Turner Networks ID and HLN. Linear streaming. In rebooting this classic for a modern, savvy audience, it gives us the opportunity to comment on the often absurd and hilarious tropes of reality television in ways our viewers will love. The first Joe Schmo show debuted in 2003 on Paramount Network forerunner Spike TV. It became a word-of-mouth hit, and its finale set what was then a high ratings record for the cable channel. The second season in 2004 spoofed dating shows and featured one of the two non-actors, Ingrid Weiss, figuring out the rules and later joining in on it. Joe Schmo then disappeared for 9 years before returning in 2013 with the premise of finding the bounty hunter. Lorenzo Lamas, who starred in the 1990s bounty hunter series Renegade, played himself. Ralph Garman hosted all 3 seasons of the show, playing characters in the second and third editions. Paul Winnick and Reed Reese from Deadpool created the series. The show had an eye for talent, casting Christian Rigg, Natasha Figueroa, David Hornsby from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and John Hurtis early in their careers. Over the 3 initial seasons, the one constant presence was that of Ralph Garman, a comedian and actor, his credits including Ted and voice work on Family Guy, who currently leads the podcast The Ralph Report and co-hosts Hollywood Babylon with Kevin Smith. Garman read the proceedings in all 3 seasons of Schmo, which included adopting a British accent to host the second one and then returned in the 3rd season as a bounty hunter. Wow. All right. Ant and Dec Going on a Break. ITV primetime host Anthony McPartland and Declan Donnelly, better known by the joint moniker Ant and Dec, have said they plan to take a break from their long-running variety show Saturday Night Takeaway. The duo has hosted 19 seasons of the show, which features entertainment and quiz segments since its launch in 2002. It was produced by ITV's studio's own Lift Entertainment Metro Studios. This doesn't spell the end for Saturday Night Takeaway, however. In 2009, the two hosts also took a break from the show before returning 4 years later. Broadcaster ITV, which recently extended its deal with the duo for a reported £30 million, $37 million for 3 years, reassured viewers Ant and Dec will continue to front other primetime shows including I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Britain's Got Talent, and Limitless Win. Well, I hope y'all be safe, be careful out there in that world. Now it's time for the TV ratings. Thursday's ratings. Here's how you know we're in the summer. There's only one new episode on the entire primetime schedule, and it loses to a rerun of So Help Me Todd. CBS 2.63 million total. took the lead with an all-rerun lineup of Young Sheldon 3.8 million, 0.3, Ghost 3.21 million, 0.2, So Help Me Todd 2.4 million, 0.2, and CSI Vegas 2 million, 0.2. NBC took the silver with all rerun lineup of The Wall 2.23 million, 0.2, Law and Order SVU 2.19 million, 0.2, and Magnum PI 1.52 million, 0.2. ABC gave its night over to the Wonderful World of Disney presentation of Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Fox ran the previous night's premiere of Gordon Ramsay's Food Stars 0.92 million, 0.2, followed by an hour of Animal Control 0.67 million, 0.2 for the first, 0.77 million, 0.1 for the nightcap. Rounding up the night is the CW 0.23 million, 0.05 with a rerun of Walker 0.23 million, 0.0, and the aforementioned new episode 100 Days to Indy 0.23 million, 0.1. Wednesday's ratings, CBS's Survivor finale went Wednesday in the demo, while ABC's Jeopardy Masters beat out NBC's Chicago Fire finale for the night's biggest audience. Survivor with 4.3 million total viewers in a 0.7 demo rating was pretty steady week to week, yet down from last fall's finale, 5 million, 0.8. Chicago Med 5.4 million, 0.4, and PD is 4.7 million, 0.4. Both dipped with their finales, but Fire 6 million, 0.5 was steady. Jeopardy Masters wrapped with a season high of 6.3 million viewers and a 0.6 demo rating. The prank panel led out of that with 1.8 million, 0.3, followed by the game shows 1.4 million, 0.2. The CW, The Flash, 464K, 0.1, added a handful of eyeballs with its series finale. Riverdale, 200K, 0.0, dipped in both measures. Fox's MasterChef returned to 1.5 million and a 0.3, followed by the debut of Gordon Ramsay's Food Stars, 1.2 million, 0.3. Redo. Tuesday's ratings. All right. A testament to how busy the night was. The Voice both crowned a winner and said goodbye to longtime coach Blake Sheldon. Fox launched its summer lineup with the season debuts of Beach Shazam and Don't Forget the Lyrics. Beach Shazam welcomed its guest host, Nick Cannon. So how did it all end up? ABC's Jeopardy Masters tied NBC's The Voice finale for the Tuesday demo win, while CBS's FBI finale copped the night's largest audience. Jeopardy Masters with 5.8 million total viewers and a 0.5 demo rating, and Judge Steve Harvey 2.2 million, 0.2, both dipped week to week. The Voice 6 million, 0.5 was down from its from its previous finale 7 million, 0.6. FBI 6.3 million, 0.4. International 5.3 million, 0.3. And Most Wanted 4.7, 0.3. All dipped with their season finales. Beach Shazam 1.2 million, 0.2. And Don't Forget the Limits 1.1 million, 0.2. Both returned with two lows all around. The CW Superman and Lois 594K, 0.1 grew to its second smallest audience, while Gotham Knights of Fear 25K, 0.0 dipped to a new audience low. All right, Monday's ratings. ABC's Jeopardy Masters led Monday in the demo, while CBS's NCIS copped the night's largest audience. Jeopardy Masters with a 5.6 million total viewers and a 0.5 demo rating dipped week to week. The Neighborhood 5.1 million, 0.4. Bob Horse Apashola 4.7 million, 0.4. NCIS 6.5 million, 0.4. And NCIS Hawaii 5 million, 0.3. All added viewers with their season finales, with Hawaii looking at its best audience since March 13th. The Neighborhood, though, dipped in the demo. NBC's The Voice 5.5 million, 0.4 was down week to week heading into season finale. Sunday's ratings here. ABC's American Idol dominated Sunday in the demo, while CBS's 60 Minutes easily clocked in with the night's biggest audience. Leading out of the AFV finale, 4.3 million, 0.4. American Idol with 5.8 million viewers and a 0.8 demo rate was actually down week to week with its latest coronation. Leading out of 60 Minutes, 6.7 million, 0.4. The Equalizer finale, 6.2 million, 0.4, added some eyeballs, while the NCIS Los Angeles series finale hit a farewell season Sunday high in audience 5.04 million, drew its first 0.4 rating in 8 episodes. NBC's The Blacklist, 1.5 million, 0.1, hit and matched series lows. All with finales on Fox, The Simpsons drew 830K, 0.2, followed by The Great North, 630K, 0.2, and Bob's Burgers This Summer, 20K, 0.2. Housebroken did 540K in the 0.1. All right. All right, Michael. Go ahead.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Yes, it's time for another round of the Gameshow Speak host food chain. And today we'll be focusing on the host of Don't Forget the Lyrics.
Yes,
Now,
which we have 3 of these that we are going to run through here.
Yep. So here we explain the rules. Here we go. Rule 1, this is basically our opinion. Rule 2, we're only counting one person's hosting tenure as one hosting tenure, even if they do 2 separate stints. And 3, we're not counting guest hosts.
Absolutely. So let's get right into it. July the 11th of 2007, and Don't Forget the Lyrics that premiered for the first time. It ended on June the 19th, 2009 with his host, the current man of big dealer on Let's Make a Deal, Mr. Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady, my man. I think he did a good job with the show. I think the top prize of that version was 500,000.
No, $1 million.
Oh,
and
$1 million.
Still is, because it's still on Fox.
Ah, yeah, still $1 million. Oh man, bro. Wayne Brady did a good job with the show. The set looked nice. It gives me $1 Million Password vibes just by seeing that set. And
just like another show that used to be on NBC with Joey Fatone, The Singing Bee, you don't have to sing it well. You just have to sing it right.
Yep.
And what I found more interesting in Brady's version, it brought in the man that was also the band leader of American Idol at the time, Ricky Minor, as well.
Cool.
Who afterwards went on to be the band leader for The Tonight Show.
So we'll put him at number 1
for now.
But that will change.
I don't think it's going to change when it comes to these two. And then about a year and a half later, Don't Forget the Lyrics comes to syndication. Well, the top prize of up to $50,000. From September the 20th, 2010, all the way to May the 27th, 2011. All syndication, by the way.
Yep.
Comes in the man from, I believe, Sugarland, I believe.
Sugar Ray.
Sorry. Sugar Ray, the leader of that, Mark McGrath.
Now, Mark McGrath, I have seen episodes of him when I was like a young kid. I mean, I think he got hearing problems after the syndicated show had ended. I mean, when he was on Sugar Ray, I actually liked him on Sugar Ray, and that's the front man for Sugar Ray, because they did they did the first live action Scooby-Doo. And for him as host, I think he did all right. He did good, you know?
Was he as good as Wayne Brady, though?
Is he as good as Wayne Brady? As a front man, as a singer slash host, I in my when I if I was still a kid, then yeah.
But now, what do you think?
Now, but now I think Wayne is more good as Mark McGrath. Don't get me wrong, I love Mark McGrath.
So
That's
put him at 2?
Yeah, we'll put him at 2.
Okay. So, Wayne Brady last year would appear on Dancing with the Stars. He did great on that show, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
For some reason, both Fox versions were hosted by 2 people that were on Dancing with the Stars as contestants. And the second host of the Fox version was on season 10 of Dancing with the Stars, Niecy Nash.
Hosted the current version of Don't Forget the Lyrics. Niecy Nash, I thought she did very well with the show. I've watched it.
And it's still going on as of right now.
Yeah, still going on. You know, I think they dropped the ball when the syndicated version ended. But now, I think Niecy Nash is a better host than Mark McGrath. I mean, I wouldn't consider Mark McGrath a downgrade because I respected him, because I respect him as the frontman of Sugar Ray. But, you know, I think he was too a bit generic as host. I think Niecy Nash does a good job with the show. So I will put Niecy Nash up to 2 and put Mark McGrath at 3.
All 3 are good.
All 3 are good. Don't get me wrong. So I'll run it down. Number 1, Wayne Brady. Number 2, Niecy Nash. And number 3, Mark McGrath.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the chain, and that will do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching Gameshow Speak Podcast. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, give us your thoughts on all our topics and our food chain. Subscribe to Dante Pippin, hit the notification bell whenever he does live stream like this one at all times. Check out the Gameshow Lounge YouTube channel. Also, subscribe to yours truly, Mike Bombardier. So we must now bid each and every one of you adieu. So until we see you next week for another grand episode of the Gameshow Speak Podcast. And until we see you this coming Monday night for Wrestle Speak Podcast. And until I see you this coming Thursday night for Rant Race Podcast. Goodbye, Game Show fanatics. Mwah. And good night. Bang.
See y'all later.